Thanks, Taylor. Here are your top 5 stories from across the globe. Last night, we learned that the U.S. has stepped up to the rapidly growing terror threat in the Middle East. The U.S. launched strikes all over Syria, hitting various ISIS and Khorasan, a new group, targets. Today, it was revealed that the strikes came after the U.S. learned of terrorism plots targeting the country. President Obama's message to the terrorists was firm.
Be clear to anyone who would plot against America and try to do Americans harm that we will not tolerate safe havens for terrorists who threaten our people.
Staying in Syria, where nearly 200,000 refugees have fled the area in just 4 days. Syria are leaving due to the advancing threats of the terrorism group ISIS, which is closing in on the country. This is more refugees than the entirety of the 3.5-year conflict in Syria. Most of the refugees have fled to Turkey. This week, the 69th Annual United Nations General Assembly, where more than 120 presidents and prime ministers from all over the world will converge in New York City. This year's hot topics include Ukraine, ISIS, Ebola, and the favorite, climate change. Ukraine is due to make an appeal to the U.S. for the countries to join forces in its struggle with Russia. Also due to make an appearance, superstar Leonardo DiCaprio, who was recently named UN Messenger of Peace. Remember the hashtag #BringBackOurGirls, featuring leaders like Michelle Obama and various celebs? The message started as a response to the kidnapping of more than 200 girls in Nigeria last April by terrorist group Boko Haram. Well, there may be some good news for the girls who are still in captivity. Nigerian government officials and the Red Cross have been in talks with Boko Haram about their release. However, as per the usual, their release comes with a catch. The Nigerian government would have to release imprisoned terrorists as a trade. The world will be waiting to see what they agree to. Finally, if you love world news and learning about different cultures, make sure you check out LSU's Study Abroad Fair this week. If you missed it today, don't worry, it's here until tomorrow from 11 till 3 in the Royal Cotillion Ballroom. And now you're updated for the week. Back to you at the desk.